Ah, is YouTube better now? I have a new phone on it. That's why. I can hear him. Yay! I can hear him now. It's an old song somewhere. But it's important. You have to get on the phone and you have to help yourself. Nobody's going to help you except you. And you have to take the initiative to help yourself. And there's tools out there to do that. Okay, so you have something like Find Help, and if you learn how to use Chat GPT or one of those, you could do it in there, but you have to know what to say, and it's easy enough. If you go to tinyurl.com/LesGoLovesAI. Okay, tinyurl.com and then Let's Go Loves AI. tinyurl.com. Let's Go Loves AI. tinyurl.com. Let's Go Loves AI. Okay, and that would be cool. Somebody write that on in TikTok and in YouTube. You put that in the chat so people could see that. Well, maybe I'll do it on YouTube. I know you people are so busy. It's so busy. I know. So busy, little beavers. Okay. Okay, so free. So busy, little beavers. Okay, so free AI help. Free AI help. Okay. Go to tinyurl.com/LesGo, LES, I misspelled Lesgo, loves AI. tinyurl.com, LesGo loves AI. tinyurl.com, LesGo loves AI. You have no sound? It's muted. Muted. Oh. You have no sound? Well, I hear it on mine. Why don't you? What the fuck? No sound again. How did that happen? No sound again. How did that happen? We hear you. No sound. Well, somebody says we hear you, and somebody says no sound. I hear you. I hear you. Stop. No sound. Somebody says we hear you, and somebody says no sound. I hear you. Stop. Okay, is that only one person saying no sound on top? I hear you. Okay. Now we got more than one people saying they hear me on YouTube. I hear you, Chrissy. No sound. Carmela. So Carmela, you're the one saying no sound. No. Oh, the Philip says no sound. It's muffled. So Carmela, no sound. You're the one saying no sound. No, the Philip says no sound. It's muffled. You still hear me on there? You are fine. They are just messing with you. Okay, thanks. Yeah, it's easy to mess with old people. We're so insecure. That's such a Christopher Fox. They're behind. Long journey with God. I couldn't at first, but I had to unmute the live. Oh, well, that sort of sounds a smart thing to do. Okay, let's see the members. Our members need some help. Okay, I'll try to listen to recording. Thanks, all of you, for thanks. Oh, well, hell, this is very selfish. I mean, I think the most selfish thing in the world is giving because it feels so good. And I'm 82 years old now. I figure I may have 10 more years, and every day I'll do this. I mean, if I could show you how to get money for free to solve a problem, I mean, I feel I have nothing better to do in life. I mean, aren't we here to help other people? Aren't we here to love and be loved? And I just, well, I can't think of anything else. I mean, I've been doing this 50 some years, so I will be here. Gotta run. Okay, Yvette, see you soon. Follow the live. Just got number 3. I hear you. Great. Thank you, Sean. Who's got issues? Who's got problems I could solve? I need more. Who's got problem I can solve? Don't be a bore. Okay. Okay, YouTube. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. How old are you? 82, Mona. How old are you? I can't hear him. Yeah, everybody else. Okay, Philip here's a. Well, Phil is got to say. Tremendous respect. Your advice and wisdom has helped countless people. Oh, thank you, David. Something nice you said. Here to love, there love, you hide there, love you. Look, I have a decent rash. I can't use some help with a decent rash. Long journey. Well, if you need free legal help, help for Delaware, anything new? Yes, there's always something new. Talk about Ross Perot. Yeah, I wrote a book called Get to Know Perot. When he was running for president, we found out all this stuff about him. But here is for rash. You want to go to Needy Meds, NEEDYMEDS.org. The free things are always ORG or GOV. So anybody with a .com, they're going to get money from you one way or another. They're going to sneak it in there, and they're going to get money from you. So if you have money, that's fine. If you don't have money, then you have to go to the .gov and .org. Now, the thing is that you can't use Google. Google doesn't find these people for you because they don't pay Google. They don't pay Google any money. Okay, so if they don't pay Google money, then the people pay Google money. They're the people that Google will show you because they want you to buy something from people who give them money. The people don't give them money, well, they're second banana. Can you sing some Nickelback? I don't know what Nickelback is. Say hi. Hi, Chris. You look great. 82. Well, thank you, but I feel pretty good. I'm having the best time of my life right now. It's sort of like poison ivy, but doesn't it? Yeah, well, there's free clinics. Go to that needymeds.org, okay, and find free clinics where you live. Okay, my grandma was deaf in one ear. I didn't hear that. What? But she would sometimes answer the phone with that ear, and then she would hear no one. And the other end, she would cuss them out and say it was a crank call. That's great. I think you stole that from somebody. Because I'm sure there's comics that worked hard doing that. But that's great. No, you're right. And don't forget, what Trump's doing is all that is show business. Sure, he's making some effects, but he's chewing around the edges. I mean, the main thing, the government, 95% of it is still the same, still all there. You just have to learn to use it. Most people don't use it anyway, so they're not going to know any difference. But remember, there's more than one grant for you to solve a problem. You have a problem paying your bills? I'll show you 3,000 programs in your city. That's right. In your city, there's 3,000 grant programs, and it's nothing to do with Washington. They're all local. See, so whatever the hell happens in Washington, it's just entertainment. There's still a lot of there. You may put a little more hurdles, but all of life is that way. No, not Bill Nye. You're the guy that was on my TV when I was a kid. Yeah, I was back in the 80s or 90s and 2000s probably. Yeah, I wore question mark suits, jumping around TV, and selling the same thing. I had books, but now what I have is better than any book I've written. Why? Because people would get the books and do nothing. They get a big directory, didn't know what to do. It sounded like great, but you have to do something. And that's why now with Let's Go Help, we help you do something. And that's the thing. That's why you get a subscription to us, 15,000 members that are there to help you do something. And that's what's important, that you do something. You can't just look in Google and find an application. No, you can't. You have to talk to the people in your community that are there to help you solve your problem. They get paid by the government and nonprofit organizations just to help people like you with your problem. Now, it may take you a half a dozen phone calls to find the right person. And if that person doesn't help you, it may take you another half a dozen phone calls to find another one. That's why when you find somebody that helps you or you talk to and they don't give you the help you need, you ask them where else to go. And that's very, very, very important that you do that, okay? And that's why whether it's needy meds or you want to, I mean, now people don't have enough money to live. And I feel 90% of people in the country are like that. We have the highest rate of poverty in the whole developed world. So in the rich countries, there's about 30 of them. We have more poor people per capita than anybody else in this world. So people are struggling. People are struggling. Not if you're rich. Rich are doing very well. They're the ones getting all the benefits, and the average person, not the average person, majority of, up to 90% of the people are not going anywhere. They're stuck, and they don't have enough money to live. So you have to change that. The answer man, the government is giving away money. Yeah, I'd say, do a backflip. Can't do that. I could barely do a front flip. And terrible that we are supposed to be the geese country. Yeah, I mean, it is, and it's not getting any better. And until this guy gets out of Washington, it probably won't. But if you're rich, and this will be a bonanza. So he'll make more billionaires than getting people out of poverty. So he'll put more people in poverty, so he can make more billionaires. I mean, that's the way I see it. That's biased and political, I'm sure. But I can't help it because I just you see the hurt out there, and you see even the beautiful or the ugly package of taxes is just taking money from people who need it and giving it to people who don't need it. I mean, that's not nice. There's other words for that, but it certainly isn't nice. And that's right. There's still programs there, and he's stopping people. He's trying to make everybody believe the government's going away. It's not. And there's so much there for you. Just ignore what's going on in Washington. You still have the happy, positive demeanor. It's good to say, oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to live. I mean, life is shitty, and life is going to shit on you because you're a human. And that's what humans are for, to be shit on by somebody else. But nobody wakes up to make your life miserable. You're just, what do they call it? Just an accident. You're just in the way. Life at the bottom is a good read. Yeah, it sounds like I maybe have done it. It's been a long while. You still have your happy end. But the programs are there. I mean, I do this because the rich people are using the hell out of them. And the rich people don't even pay their fair share of taxes. There is $1 trillion of uncollected taxes. Okay? So in other words, we could solve the budget in 10 years by just collecting the taxes that people owe. And the people who don't pay all the taxes are usually the rich people. So that's why Trump gave an extra $1 trillion to the rich people, and took $1 trillion from the people who wanted to have to pay for health care for poorer people. So he took that $1 trillion and giving it to millionaires. I mean, that's crazy. And if he wanted to do that, he should go to the IRS and get the money that the millionaires aren't paying in their taxes. But no, what they did is they fired all the people who collect taxes. That's why don't worry about being audited. There's nobody there to audit you. So I look a bit of your guidance in my executive co-pilot draft. Your first proposal, $30,000 for an innovation STEM lab. What? So you just got $30,000 for a STEM lab? Look at City Grooves, huh? $30,000 for a STEM lab. That's terrific. Licky City. So are you teaching STEM? Is that innovative STEM? What's that? That's a first proposal. Well, that's right. See, it is there, and get the help locally. If you're a member, oh, you're not a member. So even if you go to findhelp.org, uh, they'll help you with the process. Uh, Go to findhelp.org and put in business, and you'll find nonprofit organizations that help you with, that getting that kind of money and developing that. Or you could go to this, AMERICAS SBDC.org, americassbdc.org. Go there and make an appointment. You have to make an appointment to people. That's the way you get help. What can I get for bills? Okay, here. I'm going to teach you how to use Chat GPT, a free version, okay? I'm going to give you so you'll see the prompt in here. I'm going to put this, where did I just saw that? I saw that a minute ago. Where did you put it, Mommy? Okay, for your bills, here's a link for, you have to copy this, you have to sign up to ChatGPT, and then use the question I have there, and put your city and state in there instead of the one I have. Okay, somebody wants to start a business. Okay, here's a similar thing. Here's a copy of ChatGPT for starting a business in Cleveland. Copy this and put your city and state in there, okay? And that will show you 100 organizations in whatever city and state you put in that will help you start a business, okay? Okay, so here it is, okay? Nice hairstyle. Yeah, it's not a style. I cut my own hair too. I just take a razor and put all this around and leave the sprouts on top. Yeah. Need a grant of my bills. Okay. The first one is there for bills, and then the next one is for start a business. Let's see, members. Members unit. Matthew, please repeat the link you mentioned earlier. I think it's tinyurl.com. Nope. tinyurl.com/Lesko loves AI. Okay. But Charles, what are you looking to help for? What do you need? Hello, anything for Fed employees during the crackdown? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you want to start another business yet or something, or get another job. I would check in with your, look on the left side. Oh, let me get that for you. It goes right there. Yeah, we have under unlock my goals, but it's not unlock my goals. Help now. Yeah. Okay, here's for boost your career. Start making appointments with these people. To start investigating options, because you don't know how good it is or how bad this may be for you. So you start now and find out, and they'll help you find government programs to live on if you don't have the money. And if they don't do that for you, and here's another. I'm going to give you a Chat GPT for money to live on. Okay. Let me get that. Okay, there's money to live on. Okay. Okay, this is the Chat GPT to get, and you have to follow the instructions in there. and then join ChatGPT, which is free, and it's very clear, easy to use. Do you know if there's every state for the first time land home buyer? Every state has money for first time land buyer grant. Every state has it. You just have to dig. Let me get you the link to start with. Here, home and housing help. Okay, here it is. Home and housing, okay. Again, what you have to do is make appointments with these people, and whether it's on the phone or belly to belly if you can, because all these people are local. If they're not, then do it on the phone or a Zoom call or whatever. And you have to talk to people. Hello, drove above your head, man. Halo. Oh yeah, this was a place we had a dining table, and that was over a table for eating, and I put my office here because we did some oh, that looks like a halo. That's good. Evening all. Hiya. Ethia. How you doing? Come on, please repeat the yelling. Okay, that's that. Halo above your head. And hiya, Denise. What can I do for you, Denise? I'm new here. You new here. Mr. Garcia. Oh, Alejandro. Yeah. What do you need? You have to tell me what you need money for. Because otherwise, see, there's 750,000 grants out there. So you got to give me something to work with me. And that's the way this thing works. 750,000. You don't want to be doing that. So let's see if anybody's on YouTube has a. However, my brother was in the military. He said long time ago, a friend of his got grants from your book. Thank you so much for all the help. Yeah, all this stuff is real. You have to put some work into it. I pray I will be as wise as you someday. You are. You just don't know it. That's the other thing. I mean, to me, any success I have really comes from digging inside and trying to find out what I am to give that to the world. Do you happen to know if there's anything similar available in Canada? Probably is. I don't know. I almost wrote a book for Canada, but that was like 50 years ago. But what I would do is go to a local Canadian library. They're really good on this stuff. And there's a lot, Canada does some of this even better than we do. I wish I had some help to stay on my own company. Please help me. Yes, you can, Carl, but you have to go talk to people about this. You have to go to talk to people who will never charge you money to help you figure this out. And here is a ChatGPT that you could use to find out this. This is how to find 100 places in Cleveland to get free help and money to start a business. So you don't live in Cleveland, do you? I guess not. But so you have to now take this link, open it up, and it'll tell you how to use ChatGPT. And I have all the descriptions in there about what to put into ChatGPT, and you change Cleveland to wherever you are, Toledo or whatever the hell you live. Do you recommend to look for a fund for a small property management business to grow? Well, I don't, property management business, I don't think you need money. You may think so, but I think there's ways to do it without money. And you want to take this, take this and open it up, and then it'll tell you about ChatGPT. Sign up for that for free, and then put in the question that I have there, and you can see the answer that I got. So you want to do that, copy it word for word, just cut and paste into the question part of ChatGPT, and they'll give you a report of 100 organizations. And what's neat about this, it tells you every organization. It tells you what to say when you call. It tells you exactly what kind of help they have, how much is it worth. I mean, it's just phenomenal to me. Yeah. and it's all pretty current. So don't worry about it too much. But you have to do the work of calling. Besides find help, what do you make them look for a small property manager? No, don't go to find help. Go to that Athea. No, go to that link that and that chat GPT that will show you. Okay, that's what you want to do, is use chat GPT to find the places locally. Did you have property management professional designation? Okay, so you want to do that. Now let's see over on YouTube. I became number 2. I think just got the number 1. I'm in New York. Doesn't matter. This is for every state. Doesn't matter. A lot of people, oh, you never talk about Hawaii. Well, it's in every state. When I talk about programs, they're in every state. I pray you'll be as wise. Oh, that's something nice you say. This is Frosty from Santa Claus movie. I mean, did you play Frosty? He's so cool. Thanks, Mark. Any life experiences you want to share, please indulge. Wow, at 82, got a bunch. I look forward all the time. I'm more worried about tomorrow than I hardly ever think about yesterday. Maybe somebody pissed me off today or something. I would, but I get over it. At 82, life is better. I love harder. I work harder. I enjoy everything much more now than I ever did. And I just appreciate so much of life. People are so nice. And if you're nice, people be nice back to you. So that's important to remember. Any grant for homesteading? Yes. Oh, I think you did. I told you about that. Yes. For housing. Yeah, sorry about Canada. Hey, Canada. Okay, let's see. Any other members? I want a 8 million grant. Elton. Yeah, he gets that every day. I mean, that's too bad. Well, most of us, I think the way to get wealth is really starting a business, unless you want to go back to school and get a PhD in something or become a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. They're millionaires nowadays. But more people become millionaires by starting their own business. And you don't need money to start your own business, Amy. You start a service business. So you start by selling something that you don't have to make. It's your time. And find out a way to do that. Call these organizations that I give you. Amy, go to this link. Okay. Okay, you go to this link and change in the description here. I think it's Cleveland, Ohio. So you change the city and state to your city and state, and that will show you 100 organizations. Are there any caregiver grants? Yes, lots. Now, when you say caregivers, to pay a caregiver, or to start a caregiver business, is that what you mean, Miss Rivers? What part of caregiver do you want? You have to do caregiving, give caregiving. What city are you in? Solora, is that it? Solora Rivers. What city are you in? Chicago. What's the zip code there? 66666, something like that. What city? The zip code. Because I'm going to show you in Find Help. What's the city? I have a head voucher. Can I get a grant? Yes, a lot of times they do that. No, you just keep asking. There's always somebody will say no, but you find other people that will say yes. Yeah, you have to go over to on the left-hand side. Here, housing and home. Okay. Yeah, start the process here and start making an appointment for homes. Okay, and you have to start calling these people. That's what it's all about. Okay, calling. Okay. And caregiver, 060602. Okay, 60620. Caregiver. Okay, I'm going to run that. Find help.org. And I'm going to put in 60620. Okay, and there I'm going to put in caregiver. I'm going to put caregiver. Okay, this is going to make you, I don't know what, but I'm shocked. So I wonder what you're shocked. Okay, for caregivers in Chicago, here are 520 caregivers in Chicago, okay? There's 500 organizations that give money and help for caregivers. Now, you're not going to get that anywhere else. You're not going to get it in Google because everybody will sell you something in Google. These links for caregivers here, none of them is going to ask for money. Everyone is free, giving you money or help or whatever it is. Now, what you have to do is start calling and see which one is right for you. And if you call somebody and they're not right for you, you ask them, hey, where else can I go? So it's all about going on the phone. And where can I start to look for the ones with the land vouchers? Start, Michelle, did I give you? Yeah, buying a home, same thing. Yeah. Every one of they, for land, house, or anything, they're the housing people. So they're going to know that too, or know where to point you. So you want to get people that are free, that are in, their work is to help people do that. Because so you maybe want to put a house on it. So that's part of it. They would know. And if they don't, you call another one. And if they don't, you call another one. And that's why when somebody you contact that can't help you, you ask them where else to go because they're going to know it. Oh, we don't do that, but Charlie does that down the street. You could probably, I'd call him. Yeah. So that's how research works. You have to do it that way. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to get a little past my bedtime. Hi, everyone. What are the 6 or 7 websites where the wealthy help you? And good night. Thank you, Amy. Andrea, there is a database of that. Let's see. What the hell is it? Like the Foundation Center. Let's see. Candid, it's called. Okay, now this is a database you could find of all the rich people in your state or anywhere that give money. These are rich people that start nonprofit organizations. So these are, there's, I don't know, like 1 million or so nonprofit organizations. And there's a free, Candid is a database of the non-government, people that give away money. So you could start there. And if you don't know how to use it or get confused, call your local librarian. Most every library, public library, has somebody who specializes in how to use that database, okay? So let me go, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Eric. Good night, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being there, being lovely people. Thank you, Denise.